Excuse me, let's get this going. Hey everybody, welcome to the Pride of Detroit Twitch stream. Welcome to a brand new Pride of Detroit Twitch stream because, look everybody, I got a green screen. I'm going to use it. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. Normally you'd be able to see my whole living room. Sorry, that's gone for now. Maybe I'll bring it back, we'll see. But I bought a new green screen. I'm very excited about it. We're gonna have some fun with it. You may also notice there's a new channel point redemption if you're watching on Twitch, where you can change my background if you want. But switch Aaron Donald to the Lions and give their. We're not doing a Lions Rams thing yet. Sorry, I need to mute my notifications right now. Anyways. Yeah, I know you can't see Zazu yet. I'll still bring him in if we get requests. I knew that was going to be the main complaint, is that you can't see Zazu, and he is hanging out behind there. But let me show you what we can do, because I'm very excited about it. Let's see. So, if you don't want to do Ford Field, this is with nothing. Maybe something more up to date. Mustaches. Yay, nay, we'll see. Or Lions related, we go MCDC. By the way, you can get those shirts in our merch store. Feeling a little, I don't know, worried about the future? Well, live in the past a little bit. Little Stafford Galladay. Both these guys might not be on the team anymore, so might as well take advantage of it now, right? Or you could go with the back. I think this one looks the best. Looks the most professional. So I'm very excited about this one. Or you know what? You want to troll me? There you go. I knew the request was eventually going to come. So I had a preemptive strike. I knew you guys would eventually ask me to put mozzarella sticks in the background. So there you go. Got it before you. Now the cool thing about this though is it doesn't just have to be a picture in the background. I can do video. I can watch Todd Gurley come up a yard short. Nope. He was in. Everyone's pointing. He was in. Or, if we want to get a little sentimental.
Hey, big guy. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no. This is too much. This is no.
No doubt. Hey, big guy. I appreciate you, man.
Too much. All right. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be playing around with for the next couple weeks. We'll probably have like this background for the podcast and stuff like that. Just for me. The other fellas don't have green screens or anything like that yet, but I'm excited to do it. So if you are on Twitch and you have a spare 20,000 channel points, you can put in a request for my background. And I will change it. The one thing I will say is we'll only have the background for the full cam here because as you can see when we go to the video game thing, it's just going to be transparent, which I actually think this looks really good. This way I'm not blocking up too much of the thing and all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's my new toy. That's what I wanted to start with because I'm a little excited about it. It should be fun. Anyways, do you want to get let's get into some gameplay here. I should probably pull it up so I can see it. Hold on one sec. Adjust where everything is. I'm going to move you over here, chat, to my right, your left. How do you feel about the Lions' chances with Goff? Listen, I don't think this team is going to challenge for much in the next 2 years. So you might as well see what you got in Jared Goff for the next 2 years. If he does good, great. If he doesn't, well, then you can cut him without any sort of a loss. So I think it's going to be next year's going to be very rough. The Lions don't have a ton of cap room, so they're not going to go buck wild in free agency, and they don't have a ton of draft capital either. So it's going to take some time. But yeah, I mean, I think you spend 2020 trying to evaluate Jared Goff in a vacuum here. Like he's not going to be surrounded by great receivers probably. He's got a decent offensive line and maybe a run game, so maybe the offense can keep their head afloat. And if you can, then maybe Maybe you got Jared Goff on a pretty cheap deal for year 3 and year 4. Yeah, what, we're going to win it all soon? Yeah. I'm just excited for the future, and we still have the second best QB in the division. Well, I'm not going to agree with that because apparently I am a Kirk Cousins fan, I guess. I don't know. That's what I've been painted as, but I think Kirk Cousins is pretty good, to be honest. All right, let's get into this Madden Sim. By the way, next week we're doing another Madden Sim, and it's the one you've all been asking for. Yeah, we got his green screen now. Did you miss it, Zeus? Because watch this. There you go, mozzarella sticks, or MCDC, or mustaches, or Todd Gurley screwing up. All sorts of fun stuff. Anyways, sorry. I have to show that off to everyone. Next week, the Detroit Lions, led by Jared Goff, will take on the Los Angeles Rams, led by Matthew Stafford. We're going to do that next week. That should be fun. It's probably going to be very sad, but I'm looking forward to it. We should have fun with it. I don't want to choose a team. Can I do this in just neither? What happened? I picked one because I had to. I don't think this is what I wanted. Can I spend 20K channel points to delete the mozzarella sticks background forever? I mean, I guess, but if someone requests it, then I have to bring it back. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate that gesture. Got me the MCDC shirt. Looks good. Aren't those super comfy? Like, Breaking T has very, very comfy shirts. All right, I need to back out of this because I'm not playing. Yeah, see, I'm trying to upgrade. I'm trying to make this thing legit. What's that mean? Okay. I guess, yeah, you're right. It's not forever. I have to respect everyone's wishes as long as it's appropriate. And while I don't really think mozzarella sticks are appropriate, I can see why most people do. All right, Bucs, B. There we go. Chiefs should probably come after B, if I'm guessing. There we go. Let's see. Do we want to mess with the uniforms at all? Did you read about the Broncos trading Locke in the 9th pick to the Lions for Stafford? Yeah. Who was it? Was it Dan Patrick who reported that, I think? It's an intriguing one. You get a young quarterback, but on a rookie deal, so you save a lot of cap space. And are 2 first-round picks in the future worth as much as the 9th overall pick? Depends who you ask. Personally, I think I'd rather take more picks than potentially higher picks. But it's close. Those two are very, very close in deals to me. And I think probably the thing that pushed the Lions over the top was they like Goff. I think they truly do like Goff. Maybe not in a way that's going to prevent them from drafting a quarterback this year or next year, but they like him a lot and they want to see what he's got. And so I think it's tough to argue that Locke is better than Goff. I don't think he is. Oh yeah, we got the green screen. I'll play around with it again. Put the Bucs in the creamsicles. I mean, we got to do that, right? Come on. There we go. Yeah. No. All right. Creamsicles. Who do you think is better right now, Goff or Wentz? Ooh, that's a tough one. I think Goff has more potential. I think right now they're neck and neck, though. Not a new camera. We're just zoomed in at this point. Same camera. You get to see more of me, I guess. Or less of me. But chat saying Goff. But thanks, Darth. Appreciate that. Who do you think the Lions are going to draft with the 7th pick? Man, I'm not huge on my draft research yet, but I think even if I was, I think by getting Goff, they essentially open the opportunity for anything. They can go offense, they can go defense. Like 2021 is going to be a wash. You don't need to draft for this team. You're drafting for the future either way. And so, look at that little Texas helmet thing. That's cute. Wait. Okay. What are we thinking? Do we want the jerseys with the yellow in it? I don't think I really like the yellow stripe from old days. Bears want Wentz, but not much of an up. Yeah, I've seen the rumors of the Bears going aggressively at Wentz, but I haven't seen it from someone reputable. So I'm still kind of waiting on that one. I have to imagine the Chiefs have to have started in Texas, right? Like that's what I imagine. I can't imagine they'd be the Kansas City Chiefs with Texas on their helmet. There must be some sort of trace to Texas. If I had the Google machine up, I'm sure it would tell me. All right, we're getting rid of the yellow. I don't like the yellow. Do they have yellow? They don't have yellow in today's uniform, do they? Oh, they do. Huh. Well, what do we think, chat? Color Rush? Let's do Color Rush. Why the hell not? All right. They used to be the Dallas Texans. Is that true? That's crazy. Houston Texans? No. The Houston Texans turned into the Tennessee Oilers and then the Tennessee Titans, right? You want the Texas helmets? We can do the Texas helmets. That's fine. It's crazy. It's weird. I like getting weird. This is the anniversary one. Do I want to go white or red? White or red? White or red? They were the Dallas Texans from 19,860. 1960 to 1962. Red, red, red. Okay, we'll do red. All right, enough messing around, y'all. Let's play, or let's not play. Let's sim some Madden football. Oh, I didn't change the time. Dang it. Shoot. Should we just keep it as is, or do I need to go and adjust the times like we normally do? Dang it. And why aren't we full screen? There we go. Adjust it. All right.
Today,
So needy, chat. So needy.
Tampa, Florida.
Look at those. Cameron Brait trying to get everyone all excited.
NFL 21.
I can't do anything, though. Hello? 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 I'm pressing things. I'm asking you to do stuff. Hello? Start. All right, this one doesn't count, chat. What do we normally do? 9 minutes? It's supposed to be raining. Oh, do you want to change? Yeah, we should change the weather. That's a good idea, too. I concede. You win, nobody. All right, so let's try this again. Dive into Bikini Bottom. Okay, why would I want to have a SpongeBob jersey? This isn't Fortnite. All right, chill. Oh, you got a new keyboard? Is it a mechanical one? I got one a couple months ago, and it took me a while to get used to it as well. Bucs. All right. Edit uniforms. Okay. Edit uniforms. Wait, we went this way. You guys wanted red. Boom, 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 boom. Who's your pick for the game? I did write my normal on-paper preview. I picked the Buccaneers. I do think windy. Rain? Just normal rain? Let's go normal rain. And 6:30 is close enough. Do we ever do anything else? Oh, we do like simulation, right? Wait. Simulation, 8 minutes. Why did you change that? Why did you change that? Super Bowl Stadium, how do I do that? Do I have to go back to do that? Well, yeah. I had... Oh, you screwed me up again. I had the Bucs as the home team. Dang it. That wasn't my fault. That was Chad's fault. Wait, I need to change the team first. Wait, anniversary. AFL anniversary. Wait, is that what we were doing before? It is now. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the comment about the haircut. In the event type, where's the... Oh. What does that do? Oh, but then I can't change. Okay. So it changes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see you now. We'll bump that up to 8. We'll still do simulation. I'm not sure. Okay, play. Okay, cool. All right, would you rather have Gurley or Ingram with DeAndre Swift and Carrion? Gurley or Ingram? Probably Ingram. That's a close one, too. I haven't really followed Ingram's career as much recently, but good question. Had we taken Denver's offer, do you think we could have turned it around and traded Locke 7 and 9 for the first overall pick? No, I don't think so. I think I don't think Locke does anything for Jacksonville, to be honest. 7 and 9 is nice, but I think, when you have a quarterback that's far and above, like everyone's agreed, number 1, and, people say this every year, but like the best prospect we've seen in a couple of years, I think Jacksonville's pretty locked in. All right, there it is. It's raining. There's Bruce Arians. There's a guy that I don't know. Ooh, I didn't adjust lineups. Hopefully Jeff Schwartz. Not Jeff Schwartz. Mitchell Schwartz isn't in there. I know that guy. All right. Let's all just get lost in Tom Brady's eyes. Okay. All right. This is a long intro. It's not worth it. Here we go. Let's just get into the gameplay here. Looks like the Bucs are getting the ball first. I don't know. The arrow is pointing at the Bucs. Does that mean they're kicking off or they're getting the ball first? You'd think I'd figure this out by week 20 or whatever this technically is. But no. I do have an invisible cup of screen. Can you see it now? No, you can't. Chiefs getting the ball first in those old Texas uniforms. He got past the 30, y'all. These teams really do belong in the Super Bowl. That kick return went past the 30, which never happens in this game. Something is wrong with that visual. Interception, QB 15, Patrick. What was that? That was weird. All right, well. Oh, you know what? We need to do a predictor, chat. All of you on Twitch, who do you think is going to win this game? Not the actual Super Bowl. Who's going to win this game? And we'll just do straight up who wins. Who wins the Madden sim? What is that? Super Bowl Madden sim. Yes or no? All right, there we go. I think that worked. There we go. Sorry about the sound. There's bet. Betting all your points, Darth. How many you got?
48 to 21. You know what I remember most about John Gruden was the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but previously
Settle down, Davis.
head coach of the Oakland Raiders.
Andy Reid on the sideline. Yeah. Let's not talk about the car accident stuff, man. Andy Reid wasn't in. Yeah, it was his son who sure sounded like, according to one report, that he was drunk. Oh, shoot. Did I say yes? Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Let me cancel it. How do I cancel it? How do I cancel the predictor? I'm sorry. I messed it up. I'm an idiot. Prediction. We're just going to delete that one. Delete and return points. Let's try it again. Yeah. Who wins Madden Sim? Outcome 1, Chiefs, Bucs. There we go. Oops. I don't know why. Oh my God. Super Bowl prediction sim. I'm having a rough time right now, chat. Chiefs, Bucs. All right. Who wins the Madden sim? I don't know why that says Lions plus 14. Hopefully that doesn't show up for you. Chiefs or Bucs? Just answer Chiefs or Bucs. Forget about anything else you see. Meanwhile, the Chiefs running the ball against the top run defense in the entire league. Yeah, I got a green screen. I'm not drinking. This is just water. Can't you tell by how clear it is? There's Kelsey. Easy first down underneath. Amy with the sub, and I'm not sure why I didn't hear it. Appreciate it. 10 months now. good to see you too, Amy. It's been a little bit. Sorry.
Outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a
Quiet, but it was there. I didn't hear it.
They run the option here.
Can you talk about how uncool the baby goat nickname is? Yeah, I did. I mean, I don't know. That feels like a bunch of adults being like, "Hey, kids call people goats now, don't they?" It's like it's the same thing as Babytron. Like, no, just like earn your own nickname. Oh, I missed it too, Amy. Where have you been? Been busy? Tampa wins both. The sim will be closer than the real game. That's fair. Now that Bucs defense is starting to catch up. Got a big 3rd and 8 here. Chiefs in field goal range. That rain is coming down hard. What's up, Nick Slick? Thanks for stopping by. 22,000 on the Chiefs. That's a big bet. Does JPP only have 3 fingers? Good question. I don't know if Madden goes that deep. Speaking of going deep, into double coverage there. Nice play by the Bucs defense. Bruce Arians is fired up. Meanwhile, Andy Reid smacks his kicker on the butt, sends him out there to try to take an early 3-0 lead. Working hard. Also, can both teams lose tomorrow? See, I don't hate either team, to be honest. I probably like Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs more, but at the same time, it's just like, you guys already won. Give it to someone else. But do you really want to give a, 8th ring to Tom Brady? That's no fun either. These Bucs uniforms do absolutely rule. I want to check in on the predictors. See what we got. We got 32,000 on the Chiefs. Just 2,000 on the Bucs. That's some great odds if you want to put some on the Bucs right now. 94% of the channel points are currently on the Chiefs. Just 6% on the Bucs. Your Raiders fans know tomorrow sucks. What do you got against the Bucs? I guess is there like a Bucs Raiders rivalry?
Takes it at the 7.
It feels like there is. I don't know why.
It's a pretty good return here to get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over first down again.
Why did you guys say 7? 7? Is that where the line? It's doing the same weird graphic thing. What is this? Interception! Yay! Bucs beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl. Well, at least you made it, all right? Just be happy you made it, Amy. Oh, 7 rings, not 8. I thought he already had 7. Does he not already have 7?
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10.
Gruden coached him. He has 6. Darth, you gotta get your hands working straight. I think I may have written the post for this. Oh. I live in Florida, so I'll go for the Bucs, but I don't really care who wins. Fair enough, Zion. I feel the same way too. I just want something exciting to happen, something crazy to happen. You're a Lions fan now because of Goff. Goff's from Cal. All right, TB, what you got for us? Dropping it underneath. Cameron Brate, or is that Gronk? No, it's neither. It's whoever 81 is. I have no idea who that. Oh, that's Antonio Brown. Andy. Let's just call him Andy Brown from now on. Y'all got the Chiefs winning 94-6%. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. As long as it's a good game, I don't care. But I'll go Bucs. Fair. Plenty of time for Tom Brady, and throws it to nobody. That seems like one of those Tom Brady throws where he'll like intentionally ground, but do it by throwing it right over the middle where there's nobody, and he'll get called for it like 20% of the time. I'm hoping Chad Henne comes in and cements himself as the greatest Michigan quarterback to play in the NFL. Yeah, the greatest Super Bowl champion from the University of Michigan, Chad Henne. You're popping off on Fortnite? Okay, we'll catch some games soon. Did he get both feet in? He did. There's who's now known as Andy Brown. Toe tapping, getting the first down. And we'll call him Antonio Reed, just to keep things, keep the world in balance here. There, he threw 18,000 on the Bucs. That will even it up pretty quick. $100 on the over for the Overs Club. Need touchdowns. What's the over-under tomorrow? It's got to be fairly low, I imagine. Maybe like 50-ish, if I had to guess. 56.5. Ooh, okay, that's a pretty hefty over for actually two defenses that are probably underrated. Bucs, I would argue, have a top 3 defense. Chiefs, I would say top 10 though. It's going to be raining, going under. Might not be a bad play. Hello from Idaho, longtime Lions fan. Love the changes so far. I'm with you, BS Go. I mean, I'm still a little weary of the Dan Campbell hire. We'll see how it works. Oh, nice little broken tackle there. But I can't argue with the results in terms of the staff he's bringing in. I absolutely love the Lions coaching staff beyond Dan Campbell, and you wouldn't be able to get some of those guys without Dan Campbell. So he's already starting to change my mind. But and I mean, he seems like he's a very easy guy to root for, and that's nice to have again. And so, wow, wide open, Mike Evans with the easy touchdown. That was ridiculous how wide open he was. MVP tomorrow with Fournette. Okay, so you guys are really buying the whole rain run game type thing happening. I dig it. No one on him. I don't know if that was a corner blitz or what, but D Leathers, thank you for hosting. Appreciate you, bud. Jeremy said your hair isn't floofy anymore. Yeah, it had to go. There was too much hair overall. Like, I have to compensate for this by cutting this, I think. And I think I'm kind of crossing my fingers by Tuesday this will be gone too, and I'll look like a child again. I got $20 on Scotty Miller to score the first. 1,400 odds. Woo! So what? I'm bad with math. Green screen does look. So I changed the lighting a little bit since last night, Harry. Like, I have a lamp, but now I have the lamp lights would normally be pointing down. Now they're pointing back, and it looks pretty solid. Not gonna lie.
From the 6.
TB did go down and score with ease. Yeah, so Scotty Miller at plus 1,400. What does that mean in terms of odds? So if it was 0, you just 40. I can't do math right now. It's my day off. Don't make me do math. Although maybe we'll do a poll. Chat, because we got to talk Calvin Johnson a little bit here, because this could be a very, very, very big day for Calvin Johnson. The Hall of Fame class of 2021 is being announced tonight, Saturday night, and I don't know how it's going to go. Means he's going to get paid if that hits. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just going to cost Vegas a lot. Here's my thing about Calvin Johnson. If he makes the Hall of Fame tonight, does that mean the Lions get a deal done quicker to get him back in their good graces? Whether, I mean, it sounded like Dave Burkett threw it out there. It's like he feels optimistic that the deal's going to get done. Look at this Bucs defense. It's nothing. Swiss cheese. Clyde Edwards-Helaire already averaging over 6 yards a carry. Almost 7. Scotty scores first. I'll win about $600. So that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Definitely pressures Detroit to make something happen. That is undeniable. Yeah, I'm rooting for him, and I've talked to at least 2 Hall of Fame voters, and they didn't tell me their vote, but both of them kind of been like, yeah, like he's an interesting guy, because there's no doubt. I don't think there's any doubt that he'll make the Hall of Fame, and I don't like that we make a distinction between a first ballot Hall of Famer and someone who's just in the Hall of Fame. Like, don't hold someone out because it's his first time on the ballot. Like, if he belongs in, put him in. The question is, the class around him. There's some people that might get in the door first, but I don't know. I think he belongs in right away. I don't like the longevity argument too much. To me, it's just, if you were the best person at your position for a stretch of years, no matter what, like at least 3, 4, get in. Get him in. Calvin Johnson changed the game. Did they get a wide receiver coach yet? Hines. They have not officially named a wide receivers coach. Some are speculating that might mean it's Antoine Randall L., who's currently with the Buccaneers. The reason they haven't hired him, obviously, is because they can't. I believe Burkett also threw out there that they were looking at Antoine Randall among someone like Hines Ward. So I think if I had to guess right now, I'd probably put my money on Antoine Randall L. being that guy. End of your first quarter, Bucs 7, Chiefs 3. Chiefs driving, take the lead back. Longevity argument doesn't matter when you are one of the top 2 most talented receivers in the league history. Yeah, I mean, that's simple as that. I mean, the dude put up 1,900 yards in a season. That's a record that holds now, might hold forever. Probably not, but it's something that could hold for a very, very long time. And that's a huge record to hold. That's not just like some weird, like, oh, he had the best record on Saturday games at night when the temperature was below 34. No, this dude led the league in most receiving yards in a season. That's incredible. And when you consider who he is and how defenses focus in on a guy like that, even more incredible. Sure. Fly in. Are you coming here? Oh, you're asking, am I coming over there? I mean, if you want. I don't care which way we go at. Everyone come over. We'll all have a green screen party. That sounded weird. Mahomes moves them into the red zone. Okay, you don't have cable anymore? Okay, I think that settles it then. You guys are just going to have to figure out where I live. And honestly, it's not that hard. I got mail that wasn't for me, and I tried to like Google the person to figure out where they live now, and I found out it's incredibly easy to find my address, which is sad and scary, but whatever. Don't kill me, people. We'll be here in 10 hours. All right. 10 hours puts it at what? That's like 9 p.m. As long as you're fine with sleeping on the couch with Zazie. Couch is yours. Patrick Mahomes scrambles all sorts of feet. Oh, wow, that's a nice little slide there, too. Get some 1st and goal. If I lived in Michigan, I'd take you up on that invite. Hey. Me and Zaz would be snuggle buddies. Be there, too. No. 2:18 a.m. Not okay. Not okay. Second back seat next week. Nice, Amy. Wingstop or pizza? Ooh, chat. We might have to put that one up to a poll.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Coming to you.
Why not both? Is probably the answer. Anyways, touchdown Chiefs. Is that the fullback? Deshaun Kaiser. That does not look like Deshaun Kaiser at all. I'm pretty sure it's not. But there you go. Bruce Arians is not happy about the way his defense has played so far, giving up points in both of the Chiefs' first drives. Now the Chiefs take a lead, trying to push that to 10-7 with an extra point in the rain, though. You did Wingstop and pizza for the draft. There you go.
And it's through, and that makes the
Up, and it is good. 10-7. Sorry, I need to move this around a little bit. Just adjusting the screen a little bit. There we go. What are the chances Mahomes slides there in real life? Yeah, probably not. Although, he got that concussion earlier in the playoffs. I don't know if he wants to mess around. My local Pizza Hut closed, and I always like their honey barbecue wings. Interesting. Wings from Pizza Hut. I don't think I've ever had their wings. Mostly because I don't like their pizza, so I never order from there. What type of pizza makes a difference? I mean, I have to imagine Alex and I are on the same page. If we're getting pizza for tomorrow, it's got to be Jets, right? Like, is this real? Yeah, this is the real Super Bowl. I don't. What do you mean by that? We're simming the game. I'm not playing. If that's what your question is. We could get buddies. That would be the other choice. But yeah, I think the choice either has to be Jets or buddies. You have to work at the Pizza Hut and have their wings often. There you go. I used to work at Little Caesars, and I used to have their crazy bread way too much.
adjustments do they need to make?
When I go to mission, where are y'all going to take me? Where to eat, you mean? Here's the thing. Everyone would tell me that I need to take you to go get a coney dog. But let me look right into the camera. No. Coney dogs, overrated. Go ahead, get me banned from Twitch. Coney dogs are overrated. I don't know why everyone is obsessed with them. Get him out of here. It's a hot dog. Generally, Bears is not a fan of that. Kneecaps with barbecue sauce. Little Caesars is conditionally the best pizza. If you're super hungry and broke, it's manna from heaven. You know what? I don't actually disagree with that. And for me to be able to say that, having worked there, I think that even says more. I will follow button looking amazing. Listen, it's a hot dog. Like, I like chili. I like chili. Like, just go have chili and put like a nicer meat in it than a freaking hot dog. A Chicago dog is just a hot dog with salad on it. See, and that's the thing. Like, I think Chicago making a hot dog their staple food is stupid too. Like, it should just be like, let's just focus on pizza, because pizza's actually good. I've never had less respect for you. Come on. I was manager at Little Caesars for like 10 years. Still love it. Nice.
10 yards on the pickup.
What exactly is Detroit-style pizza? So it's like a deep dish that you make in like a square pan. It makes this really kind of interesting, not burnt crust, but I don't really know how to explain it. But it's square style. It's deep dish. It's really good. It's thick. It focuses a lot on the bread. So like if you have a good dough, that makes it. Pan Sicilian. That's fair, I think. Okay, a bar near me is opening specialty in Detroit-style pizza. Where are you in? Where you live in Troy? What's your address? Social security number? Mom's maiden name? People in St. Louis love their provolone cheese? Is that a thing? Or Provo cheese? Is that something different? Or are you just shortening provolone? Jets is so good and only have one here in Austin. I didn't even know they were out there in Texas. I've got like 2 within walking distance. It's great. Pennsylvania. Interesting. Okay. Go buy a pack of Kugels and buns. There's some darn good hot dogs. How like nice can you get? Like, why not just go sausage at that point? Like, a sausage is good. I'll eat a sausage. I'll eat 15 sausages before I eat a hot dog. Ooh, throw it up for Mike Evans to get it. He catches it, breaks the tackle. Mike Evans taking over this game right now. What a pass, what a catch. Love that. I haven't lived in Michigan in over 30 years, never had Detroit-style pizza. It's good. And I think you can tell how legitimately good it is because every city, like Pennsylvania, I know Pennsylvania's not a city, but I feel like every city, they're starting to pop up Detroit-style pizza places because people are starting to learn. People are starting to understand. A good friend of ours that we raid every now and then, Cheese Pizza, is his Twitch handle. He makes Detroit-style pizzas all the time. Another one, Mrs. Ruby, someone I'm a big fan of. And you should go watch her stream tomorrow. She is making a stadium out of snacks. That's going to be amazing. I'm going to go check in for that. Anyways, they've all become obsessed with Detroit-style pizza, and they have no Detroit roots. Actually, I think Cheese Pizza does, but the gospel, I should say, of Detroit-style pizza is spreading across the nation. Hand off to Ronald Jones. Gets him inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. All offense so far in this first half, even though it's technically a low-scoring game. Long, sustained drives by both teams. The only real slip-up here is Chiefs had to settle for a field goal in that first drive of the game. There's a small franchise in Austin called Via 313, and it's legit Detroit style. Easy pitch and catch for Gronk. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Are we going to get a Gronk spike? Gronk spike? Gronk spike? Oh. Nope, just finger guns. Finger guns. hot dog is a type of sausage. Yeah, but it's gross. It's not. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't have any spice or. I don't know. Like at least like you can get creative with the sausage. You can throw apple in there. You can throw bacon in there. You can throw a whole bunch of cool things. Hot dog is just like pork leftovers. It's just when everyone was taking the good parts of the pork, you're left with whatever, and you stuff that into whatever a hot dog is. It's gross. Provel cheese is a weird cheese that only really exists in St. Louis, but these crazies swear by it and don't eat any other types of cheese on. Oh, it goes on pizza? I think it's a mix of cheddar, Swiss, and provolone. Interesting. Still waiting on an all POD Among Us game? Ooh, that would get contentious. Reno, who do you think would be best at Among Us amongst our staff? Everyone's on the table, even people that don't game. I feel Jerry's a good one. I think Jerry's too nice. Like me. I'm a terrible liar. I'm not sure Jerry would be a good liar. I think Andrew Cotto would be a great liar. I can't read that kid. This would be terrible.
KC's offense ready to take
Roitza? Wait, what's a Roitza? Wait, I need to scroll up. What are we talking about here? Made in an old oil pan. What is a Roitza, Red Baron? I missed the first half of that. You'd say you the. Nah. You'd get tilted after someone called you out for being the imposter, even when you were the imposter, and then the rest of the day you'd just be like, whatever, man.
And he'll throw right away.
High throw there. Forces. Is that Mikol? No. Go up. Only gets 2 on the play. We're not really talking about the game much. I guess that's because it's not the Lions and who really cares. But while, let's do a poll here. This is will you think Calvin Johnson get in? Not should. But if you're over here on Twitch, let's do a poll. Will Calvin Johnson get into the Hall of Fame tonight? Calvin Johnson get into Hall of Fame tonight? Yes or no? What do you guys think will happen? I'm curious to see your guys' thoughts. Josh doesn't think Alex is going to work. I'll bring that one little kid to trigger you off the face of the earth. Oh, God. I don't know if I've played the game since that. There was just like, we were playing on Alex's stream, Among Us, and this kid was just like, he was trolling and like, he kept saying like, vote for me, I'm the imposter, and he wasn't the imposter, and it was just like ruining the game, and I had to be partnered with him twice as the imposter, and I lost it. Like, after the game was like, what are you doing? You're not even playing the game right. And I'm just like, I felt really bad afterwards because the dude's like, there's no way that kid was older than 10 years old and I was yelling at him. He was probably older than 10 years. He was probably more like 15. Mahomes misfires again. Got a little nerves going on. Lined up against the GOAT. Maybe a little scared. What's the list? What list? Did I miss something? What? Detroit style, we love calling it Roitza. Oh, interesting. Or gander pie. I've never heard that. Did someone request like a list cast? Is that white? What list? I'm very confused. Too much pressure with that old line out? Maybe. Like, I didn't adjust the lineup. I know one of them's on IR, so he's probably not in the lineup. But the left tackle who got an Achilles injury, did he get put on IR for sure? I don't know. Anyway, throw behind him, but he makes the catch, gets the first down, crosses over into Bucs territory, and the Chiefs call timeout. Just a minute left here in the first half. Chiefs trying to retake the lead before the half, and I believe they get the ball back to start the second half. Anyone got a Pizza Hut coupon code? The secret the national media won't tell you, Chicago pizza that people in Chicago actually eat is thin crust and cut into squares. What? What? I don't like thin crust pizza. I'll go ahead and say it. Thin crust pizza is just like a cheese and crackers appetizer without the wine. I'll take it as an appetizer. Like if someone is walking around like in a fancy party with flatbread pizza where it's just, literally it's a consistency of a cracker, I'll eat some. But nah, none of that. None of that. That's not actual pizza. That's an appetizer. Chicago pizza's overhyped and takes too long to make. Yeah, I would never make a Chicago-style pizza. I'm not that skilled in the kitchen anyways. But I would probably push back on saying it's overhyped. It's pretty delicious. I'm not kidding. It's great. It's trash unless it's chicken and white sauce pizza, then the thin crust is good. I don't mess around with white sauce pizzas too much. I don't hate them. But usually when I'm in the mood for pizza, like part of the reason I'm in the mood for pizza is I want to... Another overthrow there from Mahomes, and now do they try a 58-yard field goal? Do they go for it, or do they punt it away? If I know Madden, they're probably going to punt this one away. But 58-yarder in the rain seems like a very bad choice. Andy Reid in real life might go for this. Random thought, but it's good. Have you had a barbecue chicken quesadilla from Wawa? We don't have Wawas out here. That's like the little gas station-y place, right? Oh, they are trying a field goal. 57-yarder in the rain. No chance this goes in, right? 0 chance. That barely made it into the end zone. What a horrible, stupid idea. Who's your favorite Lion? Asked Curly. Let me ask you if all time or right now? Everyone talks about Raising Cane's, and I've never had it. Rocket League after this? I could be talked into some Rocket League. I probably want to grab some lunch, but after that, I'm done for some Rocket League. Probably not on this channel. I think we'll just leave this for the stream. And reminder, guys, next week, the Detroit Lions, led by Jared Goff, will take on the Los Angeles Rams, led by Matthew Stafford, right here, same time, same place. That one's going to be a fun one, so don't miss that. Yeah, Barry's got to be mine all time. It would probably go Barry, Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson, DeAndre Levy. I don't even know if maybe like Herman Moore. That'd probably be my top 5-ish, something like that. Canes is great, but Fusaklis? Fusaklis, what is that? Fusaklis? I've never heard that. Bucs trying to get another score in before the end of the half. Don't do much there, but call a timeout, stop the clock. If I get Rocket League, will y'all let me play? Of course. We'll play with anyone in chat. If y'all want to play Rocket League, if y'all got Rocket League, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, join our Discord. That's where we'll chat. If you haven't joined Discord yet, !Discord in our Twitch chat. But yeah, we love to play games with our viewers. If you're a streamer, make sure you let us know what your streamer name is in that Discord. We like to host people, raid people after we're done with these, so that we can spread the love. We got 80-some viewers here on Twitch, another 50, 60, 70 over there on YouTube. We like to send those people off to another Lions fan. So, Fusaklis is only in Upper Florida and Alabama. Never heard of it. I've been in Florida a little bit, but not much Upper Florida, Northern Florida. My top 5: Jason Hansen. That's fair. Reno says Stafford, T. Staver, Calvin, and Barry. We stand Tulloch in this house? No. Ooh, bold move to go for it there. They get it, and they're pretty close to field goal range here. Use their next timeout. No, they don't use a timeout. Clock is running. Here comes Madden play clock issues. This one might... Oh, now they use a timeout. Jerry Ball, that's a good one. Little tiny bit before my time. Speaking of before my time, Red Bear and Snoopy over on YouTube says Alex Karras, Night Train Lane, and Barry Sanders as his top 3. Old school there. Love it. Corey Schlesinger, that's a good one. Jason Hansen, Herman Moore. Put up a poll. Better kicker, Hansen or Prater? And I completely missed the poll, our last poll. Anyone check the results on that one? The Hall of Fame one? I'm kind of curious. Kicking a field goal, 51-yarder, and that one comes up short. He catches it and runs out of the end zone for some reason. That one looked like it hit him in the groin. What? Weird. Better player, Alex Karras or Webster? Who's what? I don't even know who Webster is. Officially just ordered Detroit-style pizza from Pizza Hut. We'll update with results. I did hear that they were doing that now. Pizza Hut has Detroit-style pizza, and my buddy who lives in San Diego said he got it. Oh, Larry Webster, that's right. Sorry, before my time. Shut up, everybody. I'm young. One of the greatest lines of all time. That while I was watching, Patrick Mahomes going deep on a Hail Mary. A ton of people in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 12 people right there. The early 90s roster was Super Bowl roster outside of quarterback. That might be facts. But I've actually heard good things about the Pizza Hut Detroit style, which is surprising. Like, they even have, like, the good pepperonis that curl up. And they got the, like, little grease pocket in them. Well of grease. Webster was Alex Karras' adopted son on that sitcom he starred in.
Tom Brady. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right,
I'm so confused. Chad, are you trolling me right now? Hold on, we're going to hit pause. Because for the people that came in midstream, I do want to show off all the fun parts of the green screen that we got going on. But I can't pause it yet because the game's weird and won't let me pause until after the kickoff. Pizza isn't my favorite. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I ordered Pizza Hut. It's below Domino's on my power rankings. It might even be below Papa John's, to be honest. But I never order from those places anyways. I pretty much go local or Jets at this point. Oh. That is a rough question there. Settle down, Beavis. Settle down, Beavis. Better failed career, Mikel Leshore or Javid Best? I mean, is the question who had the best career before it failed, or who would have had the best career? I actually think that either way the answer is probably Javid Best. Happy, I do happies every now and then, only because I like getting other stuff there too, like rib tips or shrimp or something. It's super greasy though, super greasy. Jeremy's mustache looked like it would collect pizza in it. Oh yeah, it collects everything in it now. It's horrible. Anyways, full cam. Oh, I kind of spoiled it. I can put video behind us and make fun of Todd Gurley, which I like to do. We could also go mustache background. Appropriate for the conversation here. MCDC, as seen on our t-shirts, our wonderful, wonderful t-shirts, pridedetroit.com. We could go Ford Field. I think this one looks the best. I think this one looks clean, fresh, if you will. This is the one I'm probably going to use for the podcast for now, until we maybe come up with a more Pride to Detroit themed one, but I think this one looks really good. It's also courtesy of the Detroit Lions. They did a bunch of Zoom background things, so this is one of those. Ta-da. What else? Oh yeah. So if you see in our channel points, you can, if you have 20,000 channel points, yeah, it was a really blurry. If you have 20,000 channel points, you can choose my background. I will download a picture of whatever you want, or video if you have a video file of it, and throw it in the background. But before you start spending channel points, know that I'm already one step ahead of you. I already know what you're thinking. Got it. Already. And then, of course, you could also have...
Hey, big guy. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, big time. Love you too, man. No doubt. Hey, big guy. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, big time. Love you too, man. No doubt.
So, that's the fun that we're going to have with this. Can't wait. It makes me eat mozzarella sticks. I bought an MCDC t-shirt, but do you know how many were purchased? Just curious. I don't have a running total. I do get notifications every time one is sold, and I can tell you it's sold pretty well. And I also don't get a delineation between the MCDC shirt and the Bite a Kneecap one. I just get a notification that a shirt has been sold, so I don't know. Anyways, back to the game. Let's get back to it. Don't cry. I mean, I'll cry if I want to, all right? I'll cry if I want to. I haven't gotten to a point yet where I'm like, I'm watching old Stafford throws. I I think that would still hurt me too much. Any chance I can get some hype for getting a football from Calvin Johnson because I never got any? Sure, Joey, that's dope. When did you get it? Like during a game? It's my party. Yeah, and I'll cry if I want to. All right, let's get back into it. I might have to spend my 20,000 points on making you get a Riley on me repeat. Yeah, I'd have to pull that video and rip it and save it, so I probably wouldn't be able to do it until the next stream. But if you wanted to do that, I'd do it for sure. I can't have the audio, which might be, might miss out on some of the fun of that. But got a pair of Calvin Johnson autographed cleats. Okay, Joshua, this wasn't a contest, but that is amazing. Where do y'all buy the MCDC T-shirt? Great question. I will link you right now, although you might be able to find it just in... Is merch a command? I don't remember what... Oops, I didn't mean to do that in YouTube. I meant to do that. Exclamation point merch. No, MCDC is definitely not one. There you go. Let's see where that leads you. Oh, I don't think that's what I want either. Nope, that's definitely not what I want. Nope, don't click that. What about exclamation point shirt? Or shirts? There we go. What's that? Is that going to have it in there? Why doesn't it have it in there? All right, let me just get you a brand new one. Brand new link, I should say. Shirt. Sorry about the no sound. Sorry about the ignoring the game. But, you were just here to chat, right? Where are we here? We've had so much news, I have to go like 10 pages deep, which means I'm not doing my job well. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Chat might even already have it by now. Brad Holmes press conference came. Is it pinned? It might even just be pinned to the front page. Why can't I find it? I'm just going to search it. That's going to be easier. Kneecap. All I need to do is type in kneecap, and it's the first thing that shows up in my address bar. I'm an idiot. All right, there we go. Copied, pasted. Dan Campbell shirt. There it is. There's the link. I'll throw it in YouTube as well. Sorry, it's going to show up twice, I think, on Twitch. There you go. Dan Campbell shirt. A couple of them there. It's also available in hoodies, child youth shirts, I think baby shirts too, if you want your baby to bite some kneecaps. Intercepted! Tampa Bay with a huge play. Not going to intercept Patrick Mahomes very often, but Sean Murphy bunting. Having himself in playoffs. I believe he has 2 or 3 interceptions already these playoffs. That's going to make it at least a third. Wrote it a minute ago, but you must have missed it. But back in the day when my parents separated, my dad had a Barry signed helmet, signed jersey, graded rookie card, all sorts of Barry stuff. My mom took all the stuff and sold it at a pawn shop for $25. Curly, no! No! Oh. That's heartbreaking. Oh. Oof, I feel for you, man.
Game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
All right, let's get back into this game here. Bucs taking over with the 4-point lead. Early third quarter. Going to try to run on this Chiefs defense. Chiefs, not a very good run defense team, but doing an okay job so far today. Team building event, watching POD, then championship basketball game. Okay, CJ, good luck.
But how about the guy who made the play? We have to talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your
I would give you some sort of pump-up speech, but that's not really my style.
He was able to make the play.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
That's a gain of 6.
Is the pickup,
Makes
and that'll
it
lead to a
third and 2.
Big third down here. Chiefs need to stop here, get the ball back, swing that momentum back in their favor. Yeah, I said it.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Padre fan, thank you for the follow.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know someone with that combination on their luggage. It's interesting. Favorite line to do backing vocals on What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, Lombardi, Charlie Sanders, and North Park. That's a great question. Might just get a POD shirt. Do it. Do it to it. I got mine. It's comfy. It's good. It's long lasting. The only problem is mine got a grease stain because some idiot that uses the washers, the community washers, screwed it up. Would you rather be Fournette starting on the Jags and ending on the Bucs, or Le'Veon Bell ending on the Chiefs after starting on the Jets? Dude, that's a really interesting question, Jim. I do love those shirts. I guess the Jags, I mean, you make a little more money being in Florida, no state tax and things like that, warm weather. Jags had a couple good years. Like, they went to the AFC Championship. Wide open receiver all the time in the world. He finds his buddy Gronk on the sidelines. He's dancing in front of them Chiefs sidelines. Yeah, I think Fournette is the correct answer there.
Good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver.
The speech will be Dan Campbell's press conference. I'm head coach for football, but assistant for basketball. There you go. Oh, so you're going to be the one giving the speeches. I thought I was going to be giving the speech to you. You're good. Where's the hoodie? I don't know if there's a hoodie available with the logo. There's a hoodie available for the Dan Campbell stuff, but I think for the Pride of Detroit logo, you might just only have shirts available. I can look into that, though. Brady underneath to Antonio Brown. Gets about 5 as the Bucs moving the ball nice and methodically. Yeah, I have the gray one as well. What happened to Le'Veon Bell? He was great before he sat out a season. Now he hardly plays for the Chiefs. Shelf life of a running back, man. It's not long. He played for, what, 5-6 years in Pittsburgh? It can all go away in an instant, man, which is why I'm never psyched about drafting a running back, to be honest. Ronald Jones there picks up the first down after taking a big shot. First down, Bucs. Fire them cannons. You have both colors because you're cool. I mean, debatable. I'm out of focus. Brady with the shotgun snap all the time in the world. More time. About to get hit, though. Ooh, he takes a Matthew Stafford-esque sack. That's a big one. Loses 13 on the play, and that's the play this Chiefs defense wanted. And Andy Reid is fired up. Who's got a better mustache, me or Andy Reid? Go. Oh, now you're going to play Valorant, Reno? Makes your beer belly show. Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso's got the better. I got to see Ted Lasso, but isn't that on, like, what is that, like on Apple TV Watch? What is it? My stash over Reed. Okay. We switch to Rocket League when you're ready. Okay. All right. Before you do the Lions Rams sim, can you trade to vie for free agency? I could cut him. Sure. Apple TV Plus. Yeah, see, I don't have that. But everyone says it's really good, and that makes me jealous. I wanna see that. A couple of shows I want to see. I want to see. Shoot, what's the one with Alia Shawkat? The person who played Maybe. Search Party. Search Party I heard is really good. I want to go see Search Party. I can't remember what that's on. I think that's on one streaming service that I have to borrow off of someone else. There's Gronk again, but is that going to be enough to be in field goal range? I don't think so. We're looking at probably a 53, 54-yarder here. Dinosaurs is on Disney Plus. I watched Dinosaurs back in the day when I was a kid. Get a new Apple device and it comes with the year. What new Apple device? I mean, I got an iPhone like in October. Does that mean I have it? Got the gray shirt. Nice.
the second time tonight. His field goal unit comes out here.
52-yarder in the rain. Both kickers have missed a field goal so far, and that one's going to come up well short too. When will these coaches learn? You should be able to get it if you got a new phone in October. How would I go about finding that out? I got it from Best Buy. I don't know if that means anything. Is this the worst case scenario for next year, the Lions to win between 5 and 7 games? I don't know. I mean, worst case scenario. That doesn't seem too bad. Go to the settings in my phone? I don't have Verizon. Are you telling me in my phone it'll tell me whether I get Apple Plus or Apple Watch Plus? What is it? If you have Apple Plus, you got it in October. You should have.
From the shotgun, he'll throw. That one complete to Hill.
Where would I see it in my settings? This means we're going to smash the over. Maybe. Katie got an iPad in December, didn't get any Apple Plus. If I just search Apple, is it a plus sign or do I write out plus? Do you see the Lions winning a Super Bowl in the next 20 years? Yes, I will say, I will guarantee it. Clip this and show it to me in 2041. The Lions will have won a Super Bowl by then. 100%. 100%. Under subscriptions? But don't I have to, like... Oh, subscriptions. Is that a thing, too? I'd imagine I'd have to, like, register, right? TV provider I have set up. I don't see anything with subscriptions. Apple Arcade, what's that? Dan Campbell will suit up for us in the Super Bowl when we make it. Will he still be the coach by then is the question. Mahomes going to run it. Look at him cut it on dime a couple times. Picks up 12, first down, and now they're in field goal range, and I think legitimate field goal range. In settings, it should be at the top. Oh, there's subscriptions. I press subscriptions, it's loading. Once it expired before. We'll see what happens. Get Apple One. I do not have any subscriptions. I can get Apple One. Sad. Sad face. Next year, hot take, the Lions will fall ass backwards into the playoffs. I mean, they're not in a great division. We saw the Bears make it at what? Were they 8-8 or 9-7 this year? It's possible. We'll see. The expanded playoffs, I wouldn't count it out, but I mean, this year would surprise me. Next year, possible. Just DM'd you an article on Twitter on how to claim it. Okay. I'll take a look after. Bears were 8-8. Oh, Red Baron says 9-7. We've got to fight. Everyone fight. Bears 8-8. Oh, I just went there. How to get a free year of Apple TV.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one incomplete.
Intended for
it's 3rd down.
So TV, I shouldn't do this on stream. That's not good. That's not good streaming, chat. Let me pay attention to you guys. We'll do that after. You think Wentz goes to the Bears? It makes a lot of sense. If I was a Bear fan, I wouldn't be a fan of it, but it makes a lot of sense. And there's a lot, I mean, like I said earlier, there's a lot of rumors, but none coming from what I would consider to be a reputable source yet. But when there's a lot of smoke like that, there could be fire. I mean, when you remember the Matthew Stafford stuff went down, the first buzz of it came from that radio host and former player from Las Vegas or whatever it was, and we all kind of shook it off. And then literally later that day, the news dropped. So I think there's enough fire there and enough connection, obviously, there to Matt Nagy that I think, yeah, probably. I think it would be a big mistake, but I'm okay with them making big mistakes. 17 games next year. I got the Lions 8-9 or 9-8. Are you talking 2021 or are you talking next season? Because next year is confusing now. Because technically, we still got one more game left in this season, so it's not next season yet. But at the same time, the Lions, we're already in the offseason. There probably is a 17-game season. Goodell mentioned it, but I think he said there still needs to be some talks. Bears were 8-8. There you go. Curious to see if Andy Reid is impacted by what happened. How would you even be able to tell? I don't know. Draw play there. There's Le'Veon. 7 rushes for 34 yards this game. Not bad. But Tom Brady trying to get everyone pumped up on the sidelines because he knows Chiefs threatening to score here. They might need Tom Brady theatrics at the end of the Super Bowl to win. Where's your Zazu? He is. I'll show you. He's down there. There he is.
The same case on that play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Unless we really nail the draft, I don't see us having a winning record next year. Yeah.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
Huge hole for Edwards-Helaire. That's a hard name to say on the run there. Made a nice little cutback move there too, and now it's 1st and goal for them Chiefs. He is a good dog. Dogecoin. See, you see what Alex Reno's doing, y'all? He comes in here, he's like, oh, you want to play games with me? Wink, wink. He's just trying to be like, oh, strike up conversation. Then he goes live right before the end of this stream. What do you think he's planning on me doing? You know he's thirsty for that raid. We all know he's thirsty for that raid. We'll see. We'll see. How do the Colts not go all in on Stafford? Boggles the mind that they weren't very aggressive in the bidding. It was a little surprising, right? I thought for certain they were going to go hard. Planning on you being a good friend, I guess. You missed Zazu? He's over here. He's sleeping. Oh. I should be careful. Some of my tax information is right there on the screen. Probably shouldn't see that. He's definitely thirsty for it. Who do I have winning the Super Bowl? I did pick the Buccaneers to win. I can see it going either way. But the one thing I'll say is when in my preview, I had 3 of the 4 main matchups going in the Bucs' favor. So Bucs pass offense versus the Chiefs pass defense. That favors the Bucs. Bucs rushing attack versus the Chiefs run defense. Chiefs run defense is bad, 31st in the league. Advantage Bucs. When the Chiefs are trying to run the ball, they're not that good at it. Bucs have the #1 run defense in the league. Advantage Bucs. But in the other matchup, it's Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes can take over a game. It doesn't matter what else happens in the game. That dude is so good that he can make up for not being, for the rest of the team, being at a disadvantage when he's not on the field. So I have it going either way. I do. Just because the Bucs, I think, are the more well-rounded team, they're so can Brady, kind of. I don't think he can to the level that Mahomes can anymore. But if you look, DVOA is one of my favorite statistics. Football Outsiders uses it. It basically grades every single play on an efficiency level. So a 5-yard run on 2nd and 5 is worth more than a draw play on 3rd and 15 for 5 yards. They separate that. And when it comes to DVOA, the Bucs have a top 10 pass offense, a top 10 run offense, a top 10 pass defense, a top 10 run defense. They're top 10 across the board in DVOA. And that says something. The Chiefs do have a better coach, and they have a better quarterback right now. And so that, all that could equalize it. And weather could be a factor. It's hard to say. But if we're going, literally on paper, who has the better team, I think it's undeniably the Bucs. But one player like Mahomes can make the difference, so I don't know. You want to be rich, never bet against Mayweather or Brady. Fair. I'm thinking Lions don't think there was a quarterback worth taking after 7. at 7 after Wilson and Lawrence. It's possible. It's possible. Doesn't seem like there's necessarily a consensus after those two. And if that's the case, maybe the Lions stand pat or maybe they move back. Tampa Bay is a stacked team, 100%. I do think the score will be under 56 points. Yeah, it's tough. Chiefs O-line has injury too. Yeah, they're going to be missing both their starting tackles, right and left tackle. And we know the Bucs got a pretty good pass rush. Defense wins championships. I'm excited for a Super Bowl where I don't see any villains rooting for Tampa Bay and a great game. It's hard. Listen, I'm a Michigan guy, a University of Michigan guy. I graduated from the University of Michigan. I still think Tom Brady's kind of a villain. I do. How many of the Hall of Fame finals get in tonight? Great question. I think it's 5. I think 5 from the modern era. Or up to 5? I don't know if they have, I don't think there has to be a specific amount, but I think there's a cap. I'd have to double check that. Did the Chiefs center get cleared for COVID? That's a good question too, and I don't know the answer to that.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Chiefs football.
How valid is the criticism of Wilson not playing against good teams? I mean, it's something that you have to consider. It's true that he didn't play against good teams most of his career, and yeah, that has to be part of your evaluation, especially if you're just looking at stats. Ultimately, you have to judge by the tape and by his physical attributes. And, when you're in a bad conference and things like that, you're also playing with a bunch of crappy players, right? So you're playing at the same level of competition in terms of surrounding cast. But if you're roughing the pass, that's a huge call right there. And Ndamukong Suh got a roughing the passer on what could be the game-winning Super Bowl drive. Could this have been more on brand? Hilarious. Oh, it's a backup center. There you go. That was perfect. That was perfect, chat. And now the Chiefs in striking distance. They're going to run the ball, bleed a little clock, maybe hoping not to give Tom Brady enough time for retaliation here. By the way, shout out to Baltimore beat down our SB Nation pals over in Baltimore, covering the Ravens. He's starting his own Twitch page up. I shouldn't say starting. You guys have been there now. Been a couple months now, right? A few months? Handful of months? You guys are killing it over there. Come on, Suh is just removing himself from the situation. Yeah, that's right. Mahomes finds a wide open Tyreek Hill. Gets a first down in the red zone. How much does the Lions-Calvin feud affect his Hall of Fame? I have to imagine it doesn't at all. I hope that's not even part of the conversation. We're talking about the player here, and I mean it's not him. I mean, I guess some would argue Calvin's in the wrong a little bit, and maybe he is a little bit, but that's on the Lions, man. Ooh, he had him. Throw was a little late there. Couldn't toe tap and pull it in. 2nd and 10. Started November 28th. We're at 295 followers. There you go. Shout out to Baltimore Beatdown. They play a lot of games over there. If you're into good Rocket League play and not my crappy Rocket League play, head over there. He was playing like some Super Bowl version of the game I hadn't even seen before. It looked a lot of fun. Draw play there. Not much doing, but that will bleed some clock as the Chiefs looking to extend their lead. A touchdown might put this one out of reach for good. But I don't like the draw play there. It seems like they're playing for a field goal, and that's a great way to lose this game 21-20. Anyone a little nervous about Calvin Johnson's Hall of Fame speech if he gets in? Travis Kelce catches it, but he's going to come up 2 yards short. And now this is a huge decision. Do you kick the field goal, go up 2 field goals, 6 points, but still a touchdown would win it? Or do you go for the jugular here, go for it, try to make it a 2-score game, and pretty much seal the game? I know what Andy Reid would do in this situation, and he's shoving off assistant coaches trying to decide. He would go for it 100% in real life. I don't think Madden is that smart or that aggressive. But I have a feeling Andy Reid would 100% go for it in this situation. Let's see what they do. Bruce Arians is pumped about that stop. Devin White with the tackle. Now they're showing the animation that they're putting the kicker in, but no, he's going for it, and they better hurry. 7 seconds on the play clock. This is huge. Are they just going to try and draw him offsides? No, and they're going to run it. He had a crease. He broke a tackle, and he's in. There is a flag on the play. What's the flag? It's a holding call. How do you call that in the Super Bowl? Nick Already, or whatever his name is. A devastating holding call. And Bruce Arians pumped again. And now he's for real sending the kicker out there, you have to imagine. That is... We're going to look back on that on Monday morning, and we're going to dissect whether that was a true holding or you know, this is just a bad sim and I'm getting a little overexcited. Either way, Chiefs are going to give the ball back to Tom Brady with over 2 minutes left in the rain, down just 6 points. What do you think happened, chats? Does Tom Brady get it done? Did Sue draw that penalty? Maybe. Blame it on the digital refs. That mustache rivals porn stars of the 70s, right? It's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. You want to see it even more up close? Here we go. Oh, yeah. How's that look? That does not get called in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I would hope not. That would be the ballsiest ref. I mean, that ref is just like asking. And to be clear, I am not advocating this, and if you do this, you're a shit person, but he would get death threats. 100% he would get death threats. You need to trim it. That wasn't part of the agreement, Indigo. Listen, I'm banking on you guys not getting 100 subs on Tuesday. I want this thing gone, period. Benito. Touchdown Tom with yet another chance to win the game for his 7th Super Bowl, y'all. 2 minutes, 4 seconds. All 3 timeouts, 6 points, pouring rain. Katie wants it gone completely. Listen, I want it gone too. But I have to listen to the will of the people. I don't even know if that pass was to him. Was that a face mask? He's holding his face mask. That's going to be another big penalty called in a big moment. Will W., thank you for the follow. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. That's going to push him all the way to midfield, and we're not even at the 2-minute warning yet. That stops the clock, too. Wow, not a great way to start that if you're the Chiefs. Huge break for the Bucs, and Tom Brady's already getting people to leave. I mean, how much if this were to happen in real life, that whole Bucs sideline is not even sweating an ounce, right? Like, you got Tom Brady in the Super Bowl for a 2-minute drive to win the game. You're only as concerned as that he doesn't score too quickly. Why does Sim actually have me nervous? Brady standing in there like a statue all the time in the world. Goes deep, wide open. Rob Gronkowski catches it, goes out of bounds. Not that it matters because it's the 2-minute warning. And I think that's going to put him inside the 20. Wow. I think at this point you do have to worry about scoring too quickly. My goodness, 15-yard line. Let's see if the Bucs try to run some clock here.
Let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No, he's back to pass, 3-step drop. Drops a short one to Brady. That's actually a great play for them, I think. Will run some clock here, but they do need to get in the end zone, so they can't get too conservative here. They can't rely too much on bleeding the clock. They got to score. There's Anthony Hitchens. Anyone remember Anthony Hitchens for anything in particular? That name ring any bells, chat? Anthony Hitchens? Perhaps during a playoff game? 3-man rush. You hate to see that from the Chiefs, and Tom Brady's just going to stand there forever. Find a wide open Cameron Brate. Get down inside the 5. First and goal from the 2-yard line as that clock continues to run. Bucs should absolutely 100% be calling timeouts right now, but they are not. Did you see the graph showing where Mahomes versus Tom Brady throws the ball? Yeah, Brady's is this narrow, and Mahomes is basically the whole field. Stop trying to give us 4 flashbacks. Sorry. Drops it off. He gets out of bounds before he scores. Stops the clock there with 57 seconds left. Bucs will have 3 more chances to get in. What a dummy. Why? Yeah, that's not a great play there. Bucs still in good shape, though. And look at this, going shotgun from inside the 1-yard line. Only on Madden, am I right, chat? Brady back to pass. Throws to a wide open. Did he get in? Did he stay in? He did. Chris Godwin for the score, and now the Bucs are an extra point away from taking the lead. Inside 1 minute left in Super Bowl 55. Woo! Brady MVP. I wonder if it will hand out an MVP. We are playing like the Super Bowl version of a sim. We'll see if they do that. Yes, CJ. You didn't have to say the words, but yes, that is what we were talking about. Charles Davis would congratulate the defense there when he went out of bounds. An all-important extra point, and it is up, and it is good. Oh, and there, I think that's Anthony Hitchens sat on the sideline saying, like, man, if I would have just passed interference to him, they wouldn't have called it. Andy Reid's like, you should have passed interference, man. They don't call it. My goodness. Well, 54 seconds, all 3 timeouts for the Chiefs. This one ain't over, y'all. Now, the kickers have been absolutely horrible in this game, and you pretty much have to get in, I would say, at least 45 yards. A 45-yarder before you're comfortable here in the rain, because everything 51, 52 or longer has come up at least 5, 6, 7 yards short. Why are the Chiefs wearing Texas helmets? Great question. This is apparently their throwback jerseys. They used to be the... I forgot what chat said. They used to be some sort of Texas football team, if you go back enough in their history. This has been a great sim. The Dallas Texans, that's right. Supposedly Viacom considered doing another Nickelodeon broadcast for the Super Bowl, but decided to rob us of the greatest Super Bowl ever? What? Crazy. That was fun. I was doing Super Square, so I didn't get to like hear all the commentary of it, but it was a fun broadcast, and I would definitely watch it again. All right, here we go, chat. 26-yard line. They need about 40 to get in field goal range. Plenty of time for a guy like Patrick Mahomes. And look at him stand in the pocket all patiently. Now he escapes. Is he just going to run this? He is. He's got a lane. Look at him go. Look at him go. All the way down inside the 50. And you like to see the Chiefs call a timeout here, but they aren't. And Mahomes is lollygagging here, giving the first down symbol. What do you do? Oh, and there's the timeout. Let a couple extra seconds lead off the clock there, but huge first play of the drive. Picks up 27 on the play. And now they only need about 20 yards, I would say. Maybe not even that much. And 20 yards in 30 seconds is more than doable. No Eagle and Nate Burleson should legitimately be one of CBS's standard booth teams. I wouldn't be against that. I don't listen to a lot of CBS broadcasts, though, so I don't know what else they have to offer. Throws it down. Is that Edwards-Helaire? Picks up 9. A nice little chunk of change. Oh, it was Le'Veon. His 5th catch of the game. They're probably going to need another 10 here, though, and they only have 1 timeout left, so they can't really work the middle of the field too much more otherwise. And if you've been watching these sims long enough, you know Madden has an issue with time management. There is always a chance that this clock runs out before they even get lined up for a field goal. Sending a blitz there. Picked up, and he's going deep! Ooh. Incomplete, and there's the field goal kicker warming up. And they have the target line as the 42-yard line, which means they're comfortable with him kicking a 60-yarder in the rain. Let me be the first to tell you, this man is not making a 60-yarder in the rain. In fact, they're already past that yard line. They're currently at the 41, which would make it a... Wait, no. That would make it, what, a 59-yarder? Yeah, you can tell he's already 1 yard past that line. But they need 10 more yards. Don't get it twisted. He's going to run for this one, too. Cut up field. He's got plenty of room. Look at him go inside the 20, inside the 15. And if they call a timeout, which they do, that might do it for Super Bowl 55. Mahomes taking the MVP right out of Tom Brady's hands, rushing for, what was that, 40, 50 yards on the final drive alone? My goodness. And now what do they do here? They don't have any timeouts. They're not even going to risk it. And the Bucs are going to try to ice him, which I didn't even know was in Madden's beat boops. That's kind of impressive. which will leave Brady with a little bit of time, but now one less time out. Yeah, but here we go. This is only going to be a 30-yard attempt for Super Bowl 55. Can you believe it, chat? Can you believe it, chat? Kick is up, and it is good. It is good, and Tom Brady needs an absolute miracle, even by Tom Brady standards at this point. 23-21 Chiefs, 8 seconds remaining on the clock. You have to imagine the kickoff is going to take at least 5 seconds off the clock unless it goes through the end zone, which means there will be one play. One play for Tom Brady to win his 7th Super Bowl. Bucs kickoff return touchdown. That would be something. We've been watching these sims all year, and the farthest anyone has ever made it is like the 35-yard line. Their own 35-yard line. Is it possible? Is it possible that we see it for the first time here to win the Super Bowl? Here's a kick. It's going to be returnable.
From the 10.
But no. Nothing. 5 seconds on the clock. Somehow that only took 3 seconds. Where are we playing forts? I don't know. Anytime. Hit me up. Join our Discord. Or just hit me up on the tweeters. Hail Mary, full of grace. Here we go. 4 wide. Looks like the Chiefs are only going to rush 3 here. And they are. Are we going to get a hook and lateral, or are we just? He's just going to chuck it deep. Let's see what. Oh, there's just too many people on. Oh! Ooh, I thought for a second that Gronk was going to pick that off the deflection and run with it. But no. The Chiefs win Super Bowl 55, 23-21. And if the real Super Bowl is that exciting, we are in for a treat, my friends. That was fun. That was exciting. As the Chiefs tackle each other back to back. There's Tyrann Mathieu going nuts. There's Andy Reid about to shake hands with a formidable opponent. And Tom Brady is just left to go. Oh, he's crying, chat. Tom Brady is crying. Aw, chat. Do we feel bad for Tom Brady even a little bit? Even a little bit? We don't feel bad even a little bit, right? Oh, my goodness. What a game. What a game. All right, let me finish. Let me get the predictions in, because a lot of you did say Chiefs, and we need to reward that. Choose the outcome. The Chiefs indeed are your winners. Congratulations to everyone who predicted the Chiefs in our Twitch chat. Enjoy your channel points. Let's see who got the most. Darth Hippo bet 22K on the Chiefs and won it all. My condolences to Izzy, who tried to even things out. I appreciate that. Lost 18K in the process. 22,000, by the way, that's putting a virtual background on the line. We running some games today? Maybe. I got a lot of requests to game tonight. I have to do some things today. I have to make myself some lunch. I have to pre-write Calvin Johnson making or missing the Hall of Fame. I'm going to play some games with Reno, and Reno and I are going to play some Rocket League pretty soon here. Maybe play some Fortnite later today as well. Anyways, did not even see who... Did they show an MVP? Is that a thing that they did? Let's look at some stats before we go. Wear the mozzarella stick shirt if you feel me. I mean, you have to redeem. I'm not just going to throw that on. You got to redeem it. Oh, you know what? Izzy, you're saying that because you lost all of it. Brady MVP anyways. Don't forget to check on that Apple TV. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Thank you for the reminder. Let's play some GTA Smite Rocket League new zombies map. I do have GTA. I might play some GTA on stream in the offseason sometime. But anyways, look at this. So Mahomes, not a great day. 28 attempts, only 138 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Both quarterbacks had an interception. Brady, the much better day passing, but let us not forget rushing, because Patrick Mahomes, 86 rushing yards, including, I have to imagine, close to 60 on that last drive, that game-winning drive. And I think that would be enough to still get him MVP. Because, I mean, you're not going to give it to Brady. You're not going to give it to Gronk. no one else on Kansas City had that good of a day either. Like, there's nobody. Maybe someone on defense, but was there anyone that stood out? Levante David on the Bucs. Anthony hit. We're not. Let's be clear, chat. We are not giving the Super Bowl MVP to Anthony Hitchens, no matter what he does in this game. We will riot. Total yards for both team. Let's look at some team stats. Total yards, 308 to 262. So the Chiefs, despite not having a good passing day, actually outgained the Bucs, mostly because of all those rushing yards. Bucs 70 to just 39. Pretty boy should not even be in the Super Bowl. Got noodle arm Breeze and wins versus Green Bay with 3 interceptions. Yeah, Brady hasn't been at his best, but he had a really good 22 season in general, and I have a feeling he'll look pretty darn good tomorrow. Anything else you guys want to check before we head out here? Do we want to throw Reno a bone here and give him a raid here? Oh no, my green screen moved. You can see behind the curtain. How did that happen? Whatever. Anyways, let's pretend you don't see that, and instead you see Ford Field. There we go. Anyways, throw that bone. Okay, we'll go raid Reno. For you on YouTube, appreciate you joining us. We will be back here on Tuesday, most likely, for our POD cast, where we'll talk about everything that happened in the past week. We'll talk some coaching changes. We'll probably talk a little Super Bowl as well. Maybe preview some off-season stuff. Talk about potential cap cuts. Talk maybe a little bit more about the Stafford trade. I don't think we talked about some of the trade options that were on the table, so we might get into that a little bit. We'll have a bunch of things that we talk about. Was it the camera that moved? That makes more sense. Chat's so much smarter than I am sometimes. Anyways, we'll do that. I don't know what else we have in store for the POD cast, but in the Twitch stream, but we'll have stuff. Again, next week, this time, we'll be doing Jared Goff's Lions versus Matthew Stafford's Rams on the Madden Sim. That's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, guys, I think it's time to raid. So let's go hang out with Reno. I think he's playing Valorant right now. You can ask him a bunch of Lions questions. He'll probably answer a lot more draft questions than I will because I don't like the draft. Why isn't the raid button working? Come on, raid button. All right, we're going to have to do it the manual way. Remember, swap 80 for Ebron. I don't know if we can do that. That seems like cheating. All right, we're going to go raid Reno. Everyone that's here, please stay aboard. Go join him. Give him a shout out and watch him be really bad at Valorant. He's probably better than he was the other night when he was a little, let's say, impaired. Anyways, go enjoy that. We'll see you guys soon. Happy Super Bowl! All right, YouTube. Goodbye to you two. Appreciate y'all stopping by.